Started here in 2011. So I guess this is you're actually getting closer to 12 than it is to 11. Get promoted that and was like 2016 where I started taking on those supervisory positions, and then went crazy and decided to go back to get my PhD at Liberty.
It's pretty
And
crazy.
it is, it is. I have 4 kids and this crazy job, so sleep's now optional. It's not required.
Yeah, so you're a PhD student,
Yep.
large family, four
Yes.
kids.
Yep. We also started homeschooling, so that's pawned off my wife. I say we homeschool, but I don't really homeschool. I just go to work. I noticed that seems to be a common joke in the homeschooling community. The dads all just go to work. The moms really do the homeschooling. Let me see. So yeah, I graduated from Geneva back in 2007. Went to a small place in Ohio called Hiram College before that. Swear it's a good place. And yeah, before that, grew up on a family farm. We raised dairy cows until I was about 13. We sold the herd, and then we used to have little dairy cows now. We raise them for other people, and we don't own too many of them. Most of them are owned by other people. And when they get old with milk, we just ship them back to them. We also started dabbling in the beef market. So we do start them young at the Weil household when there's online auctions. And so you can actually bid on these cows just from sitting at your computer. And the first time I ever bought some, I got up to let the dog out and got back to the screen. And the auctioneer, I thought, said Todd was in. He did not. He said that Tom's in. So my 2-year-old who was watching the auction with me actually found a way to buy a cow online, which was a totally different experience. And
So your 2-year-old is messing around on the computer, buys.
finds that the whole screen, the bid button is this little button. He finds a way to smack the bid button. And
How much does a cow cost?
that particular one, well, the two that I bought, they were only like 60 cents a pound, but this one he bought, he decided to go high end with $1.27 and a half. I still remember that number. It was like $600
Okay.
from him smacking the screen.
Yeah, because I don't know how much a cow weighs, but
Yeah.
this is part of the interesting thing with Tom. I mean, you're a farmer
Mm-hmm.
and a counselor,
Mm-hmm.
so you're working on the farm. Like I saw on Facebook that you're selling a silo.
I've been selling a silo for like 10 years. I'm attempting to sell a silo.
Okay.
But yeah, it's we don't use it anymore. And if somebody wanted it for scrap and could tear it down, I would love to get that thing off the family farm. But
Yeah, and I don't usually see that kind of stuff even on
Yeah.
Facebook. Like it's this huge silo thing, and But how many hours a week do you work on the farm? Would you estimate?
boy, that really depends on if I'm in class or not. But during the weekdays, my days are pretty full. But during the weekends, those are the times that I try to be more active. So, well, and it's increasing now because the kids are a little bit older. It was a little hard to say, hey, I'm gone to work all week, and then, oh yeah, here's the kids, I'm leaving, and now that they sit in tractors, and the oldest two are twins. When Claire and I got married, we got married in January, and the twins came that October because we like to say that we're efficient, and that wasn't in the right order if you do the math. But they're getting old enough. They've started driving a skid loader and things along those lines. So they just turned 10 in October.
So you have them working.
Yeah, they actually they've started buying. When I told you that story about buying the cows, is the 2 cows I bought on purpose were actually for the twins, and they've owned their own cows since they've been about 7. Jeremiah's up to 4. One just had a baby, so.
Yeah. So I noticed you didn't answer the question about how much, but
How much? Okay, yeah. So, gosh, Sunday I try to get away with something in the afternoon. So, on a good weekend, I can put 10 hours in.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
So if you're working full time for us, and then you're working for the university as a doctoral student, and you're working for the farm, that's a lot of hours, folks. And
Yes.
it's one of the things I love about you. What we do, some people think counseling is about like, hey, I'm going to talk to a couple people, and then sit on the beach. You do it right. It's hard work,
Yeah.
and that's what we need here is people who will go all the way because that's what people expect of us.
Yeah.
That we really know what we're doing. We're really into it. We're really ready for people. That's who I find that you are.
Yeah.